conversation, everybody. Good evening. All right. How y'all feeling? All right. Great evening, great evening, great evening. Welcome to TLC Conversations. Take the time to tag, take the time to share, take the time to tell somebody that we're going to have a conversation. One about health and one about wealth. I don't know about y'all. Whatever you want is right here. All right, I'm going to get this party started in just a moment. Happy evening. All right. Great evening, everybody. Welcome to TLC Conversation, where I can tell you I am feeling absolutely amazing. Chiming in all the way from the West Coast. All right, where it is definitely hot outside. All right, so great evening to everybody. Let's go ahead. We're going to get this party started. All right, I want to say great evening to each and every one of you. As soon as I get this music, all right? But to all of y'all that's jumping on, tag, share, tell somebody that, you know, the time for change is right now, all right? Yes. The only way to change things is to make a decision to change things, right? And I can tell you that people all over the world, they're saying that it's time. People all over the world are ready, and people all over the world are saying yes to truly being able to create change in their life, physically and financially. All right, y'all? So let's go ahead. I think I got it done. All right. Absolutely. All right. Great evening to each and every one of you jumping on TLC Conversations tonight. I want to say hello to each and every one of you that are out there. Hello to all of you that are jumping on Facebook. Hello to everybody that's jumping on Instagram. You know, great evening, and definitely take the time to tag, take the time to share, take the time to tell somebody that the time for them to change, the time for them to shift is right now. You see, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pam McCray, and again, I'm chiming in all the way from the West Coast in Las Vegas, where, yes, it is definitely hot outside, but I want to ask you, how are you feeling on the inside? Because many times in life, we can find ourselves going through just the mundane things of what our daily life will bring us. But what if I could show you a way in which, number one, you can focus on your health? Hey, Jermaine, what if I could show you a way in which not only are you able to now take care of you, which is the most important thing that any of us could ever do here on this earth, but also have the opportunity to get ahead of what's actually taking place in this world. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys realize it, but, you know, there's change happening in this world, right? And I think we do kind of realize it just simply because we've been going through it for the last couple of years. But who would have thought that you would go outside and then today you would find that, you know, the cost of everything is going up, right? The cost of gas, the cost of food, the cost of just being able to live is now going up. And so what does that mean? That means that any time that you find the world at a deficit, that we are in a recession. And so don't be that person that decides to wait until January 1st when the world says, we're in a recession, but instead let's get ahead of this thing, because I can show you a way in which you could focus on you, right? Because you are the most important person in the world. And now on top of it, on top of you focusing on you, imagine you now having the opportunity to be able to turn your own personal story into some income. You know, I just want to ask y'all, what would you do if you had an extra $250 a week? Maybe an extra $500 a week, maybe an extra $1,000 a week. Perhaps you want to find out, you know, what is all the hype, as, you know, people not only are saying yes to having a home-based business and now focusing on their health, but maybe you want to know, what is all this talk about our incredible company that now is about to give away $1,000 a week just because, right? Just because you decide to focus on your health, and going to give away $25,000 every single quarter. So I don't know. Can you imagine? I was asked the question, what would I do if I won the $25,000? And I asked each and every one of you, what would you do? But, you know, besides all of that, I want to tell you why I'm really excited and why almost 8 years later, I am still passionate about this incredible company, why I am still super excited about telling the world about these amazing products, and why I truly believe that you have the opportunity to say yes to you in order to create change. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I remember 8 years ago, and I'm gonna go back, right? I remember 8 years ago when I simply made a decision, right? Sometimes in life, many times in life, and too many times in life, we don't do it, right? But we need to decide something, which means we have to cut off something in order to now allow ourselves to get to the next level. So I'm talking to that person tonight who has allowed something on the inside of you to stop you. Maybe it's fear. Perhaps it's the unknowing, not knowing what's going to happen next. Perhaps it's the fear of failure. Perhaps it is the fear of rejection, whatever it is. But I can tell you, I was going through all of that, right? Because I didn't want to be rejected. I didn't want to, have to talk to people. I didn't want people to, be able to, look at me and to say negative things. But then I got to the point where I realized that, you know what, that's all a part of life. And so what? Do what God is telling you to do, and now allow the ones that's supposed to be connected to you to connect. And so I simply made a decision in a season in our life in which life was spiraling backwards. You see, if you've ever experienced where your job has cut some hours, if you've ever experienced where your job has let you go, if you've ever experienced where you don't have enough money coming into the house and you got more month, you see, that was my inspiration, my motivation. And I could tell you, we were moved by desperation, okay? And that's just simply because the job that so many people get up and they go to every single day, we were once those people that worked in corporate America, right? I got the real estate background, that county background, all of that. But I could tell you that in a season, we didn't realize that as an engineer. My husband was an engineer. Nate was an engineer for 25 years, only to look up and realize that there was absolutely no loyalty, right? And what are you saying, Pam? Well, I could tell you that the job said goodbye, just like that. You see, the job didn't care whether he had children. The job didn't care whether we needed to eat. The job did not care whether we needed a roof over our head, because after being bankrupt, repossession, losing every single thing, I could tell you I was introduced to this incredible pack of tea. Don't sleep on the original OG, this Iaso tea, because I can tell you that as I laughed at it probably a year before, I had no idea that when I was introduced to it, and I'm so grateful that I was given this pack of tea, that I did not realize what this tea was going to do. You see, I saw the stories. I remember the inboxes of individuals saying, hey, go to my link and purchase this tea. And I'm like, lose weight sipping on some tea, make money sipping on some tea. Come on now, who does that? And let's get real, right? Because I had tried all of these businesses for like 20 years and none of them work. So why would a little pack of tea work, right? Right? You ever ask yourself, like, seriously, are these people over there for real? Is this really for real, right? So that was me. Well, I can tell you that lo and behold, after seeing the stories and after seeing the big checks, y'all have seen them big checks. We can't do that anymore. But y'all have seen the big checks that people held up, and that was what I saw. And I said, what if? Right. And I want to ask each and every one of you, what if something that I'm saying tonight is real? Right? Just a little bit. But what if I could tell you that Nate and I, we don't have to get up and go to a job? What if I could tell you we've been doing this for like 8 years? What if I could tell you that on top of, it allowing us to get outside of that rut, allowing us to no longer have to live paycheck to paycheck, allowing us to truly be able to create a life in which we own our own time day in and day out? What if you could own your own day? What if you could take an extra, vacation? Or what if you could put your child in that better school system? What if, right? That is what I'm talking about tonight, because I am bringing to you the shift and letting you know that regardless of what you've seen in the past, right? The story after the story after the story after the story after the story, we know without a shadow of a doubt that we are about to create new stories. And it's just a matter of you saying, I'm going to lock some arms with these incredible individuals and get in front of a movement that I guarantee you is already shifting and shaking up the entire world with a 15-day challenge, some incredible products, and yes, and a phenomenal compensation plan. So I'm going to talk about both tonight, right? But let me talk to you first and foremost about this one right here. This is the original tea that I kind of just mentioned. And I remember being overweight, right? Anybody out there can relate to a little bit of belly fat, and that was me. As things start to spiral backwards in life, we have to be careful because many times what can end up happening is that we find ourselves, in a state in which our mind is not right, right? And so then we end up eating way too much. And so that was me. And I had some belly fat. Well, I could tell you, I started to sip on this tea. I lost that belly fat. And, I could tell you that back then I lost my personal story, right? Results vary from person to person. Let me go ahead and put the little ticker over here on this side. But it varies from person to person. So I lost 20 pounds in 31 days. And what do you think? I became a believer, right? But I can also tell you that at that time I started to exercise a little bit. I started to eat a little bit better. And I was drinking water in order to accomplish those goals. So it's a combination of everything that now allows you to win. This right here is going to cleanse your body at a cellular level. So it's going to go deep. It's going to get that garbage out because the toxins in our body need to go bye-bye in order for you to live life to the fullest. So this was the key that opened the door to us being able to live life however we choose. And I'm forever grateful for this, right? So I never want to forget about this tea. I still drink this in addition to the 15-day challenge products that we have here at TLC, right? So after the tea was introduced, I can tell you another product that came on the scene. And this one is a part of our 15-day challenge kit, right? That's why it's this cute little bottle, right? But we also have it in the 1 month supply, but this is our 15-day supply because we just want you to commit to 15 days, right? Because we know that everybody out there, everybody can commit to themselves for 15 days, right? I know you can. And so this NutriBurst is a liquid vitamin. How many of you out there take some type of pill form vitamins, vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin C, whatever it may be, and you find yourself in the position where, guess what? You now are taking these vitamins, but what if I told you that after swallowing all of those horse pills, your body can't even absorb them, right? Only about 10 to 20% is actually helping your body. And I learned not too long ago that if you're taking vitamin C and you're not dissolving that vitamin C, it's not even helping your body at all. It needs to be dissolved in order to help. But right here, 1 tablespoon is going to give you everything that your body needs. It's going to feed your cells. And on top of it, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to give you 98% absorption. So I'm going to take you back again on this product. Not only do I have children who never, ever get up and go a day without this liquid vitamin, but on top of it, I remember, my dad, right? And my dad now rests in peace. I thank God because he blessed us with 96 years with my father here on this earth. But I remember that moment. And I know some of you out there are daughters or sons, and you still are blessed to have your parents, right? Well, imagine this. I remember when I got that phone call and my dad was not in the best of health. As a matter of fact, he was put on a service that many people, know about, in which they're not really giving you any hope. And so I remember introducing this to my dad, and I could tell you what ended up happening was not only did it change his entire life because he was flat on his back, he stopped responding, he wouldn't even talk to us, right? His memory was going bad, but imagine a shift. You see, a shift took place. Y'all put shift in the chat. And so I literally, with my own very eyes, right, watched my dad, y'all just said, bounce back, right? And I give God all the glory. And I'm just going to say that this product was introduced into his life. And so not only did he start having full-blown conversations, his memory got incredible. But on top of it, y'all say from not giving any hope to 4 more years, right? Here on this earth. And when he closed his eyes and went on to glory, he wasn't sick. And it was during the season in which a lot of people, when everything hit the world and the world completely shut down. So this NutriBurst is absolutely amazing. And it's truly a game changer, right? So this is the one of the products that's a part of our 15-day challenge kit, right? And then I want to tell you, after you are now cleansing with the tea, then you want to take your NutriBurst, but you also want to put the icing on with this NRG, Natural Raw Energy. How many of you wake up every single day and you really don't want to go to that place that we call the JOB? How many of you wake up every single day and you just need that energy boost because you're feeling tired from everything that you've done, everything that you're doing, and you're just saying, you know what, Calgon just take me away. right? Perhaps you're not the happiest person. You wake up and you go to your job and you're not smiling, but what if I could give you some happiness? Because this right here is something that's going to elevate your mood. It has a component in it that makes you smile a little bit more. Not only that, it's going to give you that energy boost that you need in order to get through those 30 minutes a day as you get up and say, I'm going to take a walk as I take a stand for my health, right? On top of it, it is truly going to help you to burn some calories. So a lot of great things. Not only that, maybe you have a hard time focusing. Have you ever been that person in which you start some things and you end up getting a phone call, or you allow people to kind of interject their emergencies on their behalf? They come into your life and you say, listen, your emergency doesn't constitute an emergency on my behalf, right? Your lack of planning doesn't constitute an emergency on my behalf, but you find yourself, because of your heart, giving, and you're off task. Well, this NRG is going to put you back on task, and I can tell you it does help when it comes time to focusing. We have a 22-year-old son who struggled academically and was moved along in the school system as a little boy and set up to literally fail with no child left behind. But imagine, as parents, once we realize, we like, hold on, wait a minute, you need to retain him because he cannot go to high school. Well, Christian has a gift at playing basketball, but he could never play because he was struggling. But as broke parents, we couldn't afford to give our child what he needed, which was like a tutor and some extra help, right? That was one of our drives and our motivation. What is your why? And so we said yes, but imagine this incredible product now coming into Christian's life. And the kid that was set up to fail not only went on to have scholarships playing basketball, but he has his associate's degree. He will be graduating with his bachelor's degree in 2023. And he's living the dream that he always dreamed of, which is to play basketball on a full ride scholarship. But how did that open? How did these doors open for Christian? Y'all say TLC, because had he graduated from that high school in which the counselor said, you'll never play basketball, right? Because he couldn't get grades. Imagine 1 yes to TLC giving us the opportunity to pay cash for him to go to Oak Hill Academy. Y'all Google. You see, many NBA players came out of that. But not only that, did it open up the door for the scholarships, but now he's living the life that he always dreamed of. And this NRG helps him on the court and off the court as he is getting that school work done. So what are your reasons? What are your goals? Because I can tell you that these products are definitely changing lives. So the NutriBurst and the NRG, but then I got to tell you about the third product that's a part of our 15-day challenge. I'll take a sip. All right. It is our fruit punch tea. And it comes in individual sachets, which I did not bring over here tonight. But it comes in individual sachets, and what you're simply going to open it up, you're going to pour it in a bottle of water, you shake it, you drink it, voila. It's real simple. So there's really no reason not to cleanse your body every single day. And you want to do this twice a day. So you do it with lunch, you do it with dinner, you do it 30 minutes before those meals. And guess what's going to happen? You feel full, so you eat less because there's a soluble fiber in this that now is going to give you that feel full feeling, and you are going to eat less. So therefore, you're going to be able to keep the pounds off, right? It just makes sense. So these three products make up what we call our kit for the 15-day challenge. And so if you're that person watching tonight and you're saying, you know what, Pam, I've tried everything under the sun. I have. I've been struggling with weight loss. I've been struggling with commitment. I've been struggling with toning. I've been struggling with getting rid of this belly fat. I've been struggling with focus. Then you simply need to join our 15-day challenge community and now become a part of something in which, what we do? We encourage one another. We help one another. We inspire one another. We celebrate one another. And so imagine you becoming a part of a community that now is shifting and shaking up the entire world, but you're getting in ahead because we haven't scratched the scratch of the surface, right? So imagine it. So that is the 15-day challenge kit. I do want to tell you, if you want to turn things up again a little bit, I want to introduce you to the resolution. Now, this one right here is a product that so many people have had some incredible results. I know Gwendolyn Bennett has gone from a size 14 to a size 6. I do want to say these are personal stories and results vary from person to person. So therefore, there's no guarantee. It's all about you. What are you going to do? Are you going to eat better? Are you going to drink some water? Are you going to walk? It's a combination of everything. But that was her story. I also know that there's so many other stories, who have leveraged the resolution. We have Miss Twyla Lattimore, who is down 70 pounds. And I know as she started the product, she too implemented this. We also have Cece McCray, who has been on the resolution, who I don't know how much Cece has lost. I want to say Cece has lost over 100 pounds. I can't remember exactly, but I can tell you that these products are one that they begin to leverage after consuming the other products in order to turn the fire up, right? So this resolution is incredible. I have tried it. And I know that the moment that I did try it, I was able to drop about 9 pounds in about 10 days on this resolution. And again, you have to change your eating habits with this one, but it's a coach in a bottle. So if you find yourself in the closet at night, eating late at night, if you find yourself craving those sugars and those unwanted foods, then guess what? This resolution is definitely the solution in order to eliminate those unwanted cravings, right? So that's another product. Then we have some CBD teas. I do want to tell you, if you're familiar with CBD and perhaps you want clear skin, you have difficulty resting at night, you're an uptight person, you don't know how to relax, perhaps you want to change your mood, the way you're thinking about things, you just want to chill, right? Well, CBD has a lot of different benefits. All of our products are all hemp, no high. This is the lemon, this is the raspberry lemon tea. And then I just want to tell you too, this is the original instant tea. So as you can see, we have a lot of cleansing teas over here at TLC on top of so many other products, right? So we have a plethora of products. Whatever it is that you're looking for, we got you. You just want to turn up the energy in your house with our essential oils, we have you. If you're a coffee lover and you want to sip and get slim at the same time, then you want to ask, what is that Cafe Delgado? So I can go on and on with these incredible products, but I'm going to stop right there. And the one thing that I want you to remember right now is the 15-day challenge, right? The 15-day challenge, which is sweeping the entire world. You want to get back with a person tonight and say, you know what, how can I become a part of that? And how can I find out how I can enter to win the $25,000 for free, right? All right, so get back to that person who invited you on here tonight and say, you know, what do I need to do in order to get involved? But now I want to shift. Y'all say shift, right? And so what I'm doing now is I want to talk to everybody out there who understands that your health is your greatest wealth, but you're looking for some financial change. Yes, okay? Because not only did I say yes to a little pack of tea, but I understood that the only way for me to create the life that I wanted to live was that I had to be able to lock arms with an incredible company that would allow me to get in for a little bit of money, right? A little bit, because we were broke. I told y'all we was broke. The job failed us. We had no money. We were bankrupt, repossession. We lost every single thing that you could think of, okay? We had nothing. So therefore, to be able to position ourselves, y'all say position, to position ourselves in a business opportunity, because we didn't have millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars to start our own franchise. So what I love about our industry, direct sales and network marketing, is that you can get in for a little bit. You're able to leverage a system that's already put into place. You see, we have a shipping department. So therefore, I don't have to worry about shipping products. You see, I have a customer service department. So therefore, I don't have to worry about being customer service, right? Although I am, right, to my personal customers, right? But all I'm saying is, if you're already a busy person, why not lock arms with a turnkey system that's already in place to where now you are able to simply log in to a state-of-the-art back office, just see what's happening in your business, and you don't have to recreate the wheel. It's a no-brainer. So that's the reason why we borrowed the money to come into TLC almost 8 years ago. And I thank God that we did it, because I had no idea what was going to happen. You see, I didn't believe that TLC was going to be the company that would allow me to sip on some tea. And I just want to tell y'all, right, allow me to sip on some tea, right? I sipped on this tea. It was in a green pack back then, and I didn't know that it was going to turn into a $250,000 ring coming on my finger in 7 months' time. And I'm saying again, right, this is my personal story. I didn't know that this little pack of tea was going to turn into a $500,000 ring coming on my finger in a year's time, right? I didn't know that this little pack of tea was going to turn into a 7-figure ring coming on my finger in 17 months. I didn't know that this little pack of tea was going to turn into a multiple 7-finger ring coming on my finger. I got another one upstairs, right? And so imagine, I didn't know. And I'm just telling y'all, results vary from person to person, okay? All right. But I can tell you that this is my personal story, and that I work my butt off in order to create this type of income. And that's the problem many times in our industry, is that people want to create income, but they're not willing to work. All right. So this is something that if you're willing to work, if you're willing to get involved, then you can create however little or however much income that you want to create over here at Total Life Changes. All right. So results vary from person to person. All right. Depending on your work ethic. And so now think about this. I'm going to tell you about the compensation plan, because you cannot deny the comp plan, and then you can figure out how you can fit into it and be able to create that extra income coming into your household so you can get ahead of this thing that's happening in the world. So the first way we get paid is real simple. It's retail. I shared with you guys some incredible products tonight. So I know that as you're looking, you're watching and saying, I know somebody who could benefit from this 15-day challenge. I know somebody who would join me as I say, you know what, let's get healthy together, because we realize that life is not about us, right? But it's about how many lives we impact and help along the way. And so they decide to click your link, your free state-of-the-art website that you get tonight when you get started with whoever invited you on here. They go to your link, they buy, and guess what? Say cha-ching. We are the Uber in our industry. You're going to get paid tomorrow. So you are now going to have a check coming into your household on tomorrow, right? So you do that, and pretty much for every month supply product, you're going to earn $20. Every single time someone joins you in this challenge and purchases this kit, you're going to earn $30. So imagine getting 5 people to join you in the 15-day challenge. That's $150. That could pay, I'm sure, a phone bill, right? But now the good thing about it is all of our products break down into individual products, right? You know, most of them. And so imagine this tea. In this bag, there's 30 packs of tea, right? Now you may find 5 people who decide that they want to try the product. They don't want a whole month supply. They're not even ready for the 15-day challenge. But now you break this down into 5 individual weeks, right? 5 packs for 5 people. And now you just took this product that you paid about $55, $60 for. But now guess what's going to happen? You now are able to double to triple your initial investment, just simply because you now go out and you sell them a 5-day, a 7-day supply for like $25, $30. You do the math. Right? 2 people, and you have already made your money back, but you got 3 more people that you now are going to sell a week's supply to. So this truly is a business that you can build in order to be able to create that extra income coming into your household. And I could stop right there with retail. And you imagine, because every time somebody clicks, you're getting paid, and all you're doing is telling them what the product did for you. Simple. And sharing the stories of others, right? So we become master storytellers over here at TLC. Now, the second way we get paid is what we call a fast start bonus. How many of you like to make money fast, right? Anybody want to make fast money? Anybody out there want to make some slow money, right? And some of y'all are saying, no, what you want, fast money, slow money? I don't want the slow money, I want the fast money. No, we want all money, and it comes in all kinds of ways over here at TLC. So we take the fast money, we take the slow money. But the fast start bonus is now when you find some people just like you, who say, I want to be healthy. I want a home-based business with some write-offs. I want a home-based business in which now I can share and I can create some income while I may be, working a job right now, or even having another business that you have, right? It's all about multiple streams. And so now you're able to share with your story, and people now say, yes, I want to join you because I want to share my story and I want to make some extra money too. Well, you're going to get a 50% fast start bonus. So we got 50 on the retail and industry high, a 50% fast start bonus, which is incredible as people now say yes, the most powerful word that they can ever say in this world when it's an opportunity involved, right? And so then the 3rd, 4th, and 5th way start to tap into what we call the sleep money, residual income. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we're taught linear, right? From a little kid, we're taught linear income. And linear income means for us to go to school and get a job, get an education and get a job. That's linear income, because we're trading our time for our dollars. So whether you're salary, you got to go there and you're trading your time for that salary. If you're hourly, you go there and you're trading your time for that salary, right? But residual income means that you're going to now invest into your business. You're going to build something that you're going to get paid over and over and over and over again. It's that beach money. It's that sleep money. When you lay down and sleep at night, you're still getting paid. Why? Because when you're asleep, somebody around the world is awake. And as you begin to build this business, whether it's a customer that clicks in orders or whether it's a business partner that has said yes, you're getting paid. There's no other way, right? You want to know how the music industry, the entertainment industry, Hollywood, they make residual income, right? Because they may make an album, they may make a movie, and guess what? They continue to get paid over and over and over and over again. A TV show, right? TV show from 25 years ago. If we watch it, there's residuals coming into their household. So we got to think like the wealthy and understand that we got to create some residual income. So the binary means you just find two people just like you. Those two people say yes. They get started with you. What's so powerful is we have a binary that now goes like this. Everybody goes in one behind the other. They're not going here, they're not going there, they're not going here, then there, then. No, one behind the other is what the binary is going to do. But just know that you solidify a position of equity. So what do you think? If everybody's going one behind the other, you decide to wait, then while everybody's going one behind the other, your position changes, right? But if you decide to get in and now they start to go one behind the other, what does that mean? That means that there's people who you don't even know who get started after you, who now you can now earn up to $30,000 a week on this hybrid binary as you start to build and to grow and to rank up in TLC, right? So it's real simple. And I know that some of you are saying, wait a minute, Pam, you lost me with that. Listen, I didn't believe at first either until I saw our business partners doing it. And I said, what if we believe? And guess what? We were able to and max out this binary. Like we maxed out the binary in order to now create this extra income. And so that is powerful. And that's happening right here at TLC, right? Then the fourth way is what we call a check match. Here's what's going to happen. You now are going to qualify for earning check matches off of the people that you personally introduced to TLC. What? Where do that at? They don't do it at a job, let me tell you, but we do it right here at TLC. So now here's what's going to happen. We personally enroll Sean Jackson Hughes into our team. Sean goes out and for the week, she makes $1,000 on that binary. She's excited. Now, we're not talking about all the other ways Sean is paid, but we're talking about this one way. Sean makes that 1,000 and we're excited too because she's going to get hers. We're going to get a $500 match. Now, Sean is just one person who said yes to us. Right? Every single person that said yes, we earn that 50%. But now when Sean goes out and introduces someone else to the team, right? She goes out and she introduces Maxine, right? Maxine decides to get started. Guess what's going to happen? We are able to earn up to another 50%, 100%. But I want you to imagine this being you, right? I want you to imagine you in this position and all of these different checks coming into your household daily, weekly, and this last way is monthly. It is lifestyle, life-changing bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, Mr. Jack Fallon says, I'm just going to give you $1,500 a month. And that $1,500 a month is for you to maintain your lifestyle and to do whatever you choose with it. So imagine you now getting in, saying yes to TLC and taking that extra $1,500 and being able to do things like take a vacation, do things like give it away, do things like put your kids in a better education, do things like whatever, right? It's totally up to you. And I could tell you that this $1,500 has been some of the things that we've been able to do in order to be a blessing in the lives of others, in order to give back, because there were too many times in life in which we were borrowing, right? And so who wants to be borrowing all their life? You want to be able to be the lender, right? And not just borrowing money all the time. And so, or the giver, let me put it that way, right? Be the giver. And so I can tell you that TLC is a company that's changing lives. TLC is a legacy company. And so not only do you have the opportunity to get in front of a movement that is shifting and shaking up the entire world, now is the time in which you want to make a decision, right? And that decision to be, you know what, Pam, I'm listening to you tonight. And I have been watching and I've been saying, I need to commit to my health. I've been saying, I see these individuals or I see you posting, talking about these products, the 15-day challenge. Seems like you're always working out, and this and that, but you seem excited. And I am. right? And I'm excited for the person that's about to say yes, right? You know how sometimes people don't even realize what they're about to get involved in, because I know that was us. I didn't know what was about to happen in TLC, but it happens, right? Through commitment, through consistency, and through staying focused. Guess what? We are getting it done. So you want to get back with the person, right? If it's just your health, grab this 15-day challenge kit and say yes to you. Commit to your health for 15 days. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen, because we waste money on every corner. But it's time out for being reactive to our health, and instead let's get proactive for our health. And join the 15-day challenge, right? Commit so that you can consume some products, drink some water, and exercise. All right. So that's the 15-day challenge. Grab our products. But to the person on here tonight that's saying, you know what, Pam, you're right. I need to make some more money. Right. And at the end of the day, we are in the latter half of 2022. So this year is going to be over really, really soon. Right. Summer just started, and pretty soon we're going to look up and the kids are going to be back in school. So what have you done in order to create that extra income? What have you done in order to create another stream of income, right? So that we got multiple streams coming in the household. Well, TLC is truly the place to be. And so all I want to say is grab that $50 business kit, say yes to you, say yes to TLC, and say yes to helping us change the lives of others, right? And so now you have a home-based business that you could be proud of, one that you could build and work in your own time, set your own hours, and be able to create an additional lifestyle that you've always dreamed of. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got tonight. I just want to say you are one yes away from a total life change. You see, I had no idea that almost 8 years ago that saying yes to a little pack of tea would turn my entire life around. You see, I didn't even believe in me at that time. I was afraid. I was shy. I couldn't do a live. I couldn't stand in front of a room, but then I realized the greatness that existed on the inside of me, and I simply activated it. Right? But I could tell you, one yes has allowed us to do so many things. And so the reason why I'm so committed, the reason why I'm so focused, the reason why I get up every single day and I continue to push forth this incredible company and these phenomenal products is that the reason is because it's so much bigger than a pack of tea. It's so much bigger than the weight that you need to lose. It's so much bigger than the person that says, I need to make an extra $100. This truly is something that we know without a shadow of a doubt is taking back health. And so when you know that you are a part of something in which it is truly bringing change to lives all over the entire world, that's called impact, then you get up every single day, you focus, you do what you got to do because somebody out there is waiting on you to show up. So ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you on here tonight. And I just simply want you to say yes. Send them that text message, give them a call, say, you know what? I heard this lady, all she do is talk, but I heard her tonight. And you know what? I've been watching, and it is time for me to make a decision that I'm going to do what's necessary in order to change my life, in order to make sure that I am coming in and showing up.
Do the most, but
I'm coming in hot, y'all. All right. So let's come in hot together. Let's make a toast. No, we still alive, y'all. Let's get it. Right? Y'all coming in hot. Let's go. I'm coming in hot. Oh, did I mention I am 19 pounds down since the top of the year. I am 4 inches off my waistline. Right? The 15-day challenge is changing lives. And I just want to say, that's my personal story. Just like the results vary from person to person, but I can tell you I'm committed. Right? The 15-day challenge is a lifestyle. And as a result of me saying yes, saying yes to the bottom, and that's the reason why at the age of 53, I feel absolutely amazing, y'all. All right? So just know that you have the opportunity. Yes. All you got to do is say that the sun is now. Thanks so much. All right, y'all. Let's go. Story after story. Are you the next story? Yeah. Thank God I'm not average. I just want to design the average. Come on, y'all. Look, we on. All right, I got mine coming up at the end. I'll see this is from the 15 days. This is from the story. These are some individuals who have committed to their health that you see.
I'ma make
That right there was one of my stories, the original one.
Like
maybe a couple months ago.
Shoot a shot.
Oh, I thought I didn't pull up the other one. But yes, all right. Thank you so much, Vicky Brazilians. I truly appreciate that. All right, so y'all been coming hot together. All right, let's get your story created. Let's make a decision that you're going to do what's necessary in order to get this thing done. All right, let's go. Look at the call. Get DJ Count. Look at Cindy. Yes. Look at Joanna, y'all. All right, these are individuals. Y'all send me that to me. Yes, January to June. All right. Sorry, all right. Yes, y'all see that? Come on, y'all. I ain't playing. Let's go. See y'all at the top. At the bottom is way to scrap. And you're going to be here. Good night. You're going to spend all night. Let's get the conversation. Love y'all. Night, night.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast because we